There is your look at Home, and here's one of the stars of Home, Mr. Jim Parsons.
Hello,
hey,
nice
buddy.
to be with you.
It's good to see you. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you very
Obviously,
much.
you are a veteran of Comic-Con, but this is a different kind of experience, I would think.
It's really nice to be here for something else. It really is, and it's really nice to be here for this. I love the movie so much. I think it's very funny, but I think it's so sweet. You have these two oddball people coming together, sort of like me and Rihanna coming together to play them, and they learn to like each other through their differences, which I hope that doesn't sound overly simplistic. It kind of is simplistic in a beautiful way.
Yeah, but I mean, you mentioned, Rihanna,
Yes,
Steve
Martin's in it, J-Lo's in it, yeah.
So is this one of those, it's the cliche of every animated feature of a discussion, but is this one of the things, have you met these people? Have you ever
I have worked. Well, I had an entire session with Rihanna, and I have had a couple of sessions with Steve.
Amazing, that's great.
It really was amazing. Especially the one with Rihanna, I have to say, because you do spend a lot of time, obviously, in kind of your own black hole of just you and the director. And especially in this movie, those two characters that she and I play are together so much. It was very interesting it was about a third of the way through the film of working on it that we finally met, and it was really nice to hear how she would actually sound if she was just naturally talking to me, and me to her too. And it kind of carried over from there, you were able to take that from there. But the animators do such a good job of making almost anything work.
Right.
I've never done a job before I'm like, somebody makes all my mistakes look really good, Like I'll hear myself say it and go, that's weird, but they make it look so wonderful.
Do you have, is this one of those things where you saw your character before going in? Like, did you know?
I did.
Did they match you at all? Does it look remotely
no,
like you?
He may have, I think expression-wise, he's probably morphed a little bit to what I do, like facial tics or whatever, like that. But overall, no, they had him drawn out. And I actually held it up to a friend, was like, do you buy my voice for this person?
Right.
Or person, alien? He's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, okay, I don't know what that says, but I'm all for this.
I think we have a photo of it, actually, of your character. Can we
Yeah.
actually see it? I'm curious to see if it matches with the Jim Parsons next to me. There he is, a little small, but there he is for us.
With a cat on his head.
No,
yes,
that's just
her
like
cat.
You have a cat on your head often.
I do frequently have a cat on my head. Well, why wouldn't you?
It's
warm, and I'm allergic.
It's the hot thing in 2014. Everybody knows. Put a cat on your head.
Absolutely.
Did Rihanna does it feel like she was in her element when you're doing this kind of thing? Because
Yes and no. She was definitely very comfortable in, more than I, obviously, in like a studio setting and with the microphone and everything. But obviously it's very different, and she would get the laugh bug frequently during scenes we were doing, which really cracked me up, because I was like, why are you laughing? And I was like, oh yeah, it's funny. But she was just, it was easier for her to laugh. But I did find myself wanting to talk to her a lot about recording. And probably to the point of irritating her, because between takes and stuff, I'd be asking her, like, I would tell her one of my favorite song you've ever done is "What's My Name," which she found very funny. And I said, well, I don't know why you think that's funny, but I really do. I like that song. And she had told me that she has a recording studio on a tour bus, so like she can record. I know. Yeah. And she goes, I think I actually recorded that on a bus. I assume they're not moving, unless she wants extra vibrato or something. Exactly. Step on it. We're rolling back here.
Wait, are you angling to be on the next album? This is what my takeaway from this.
The next what?
On the next album. Are you actually angling for a duet with Rihanna?
I wasn't, but I think that's a wonderful idea. I'd like to be on the next album, Rihanna. They'll sell like hotcakes. You'll never have to tour again.
Are hotcakes selling that well nowadays?
No, they're not actually. No. They're not. We're a carb-crazy society.